My bad, y'all. I'm back. Okay. It is a lovely day in my neck of the woods. So lovely, I had to take my jacket off. So, got a little overheated in the car, but I can't have my window down while I'm trying to talk to y'all at the same time. So, with that being said, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for everybody who is joining and who will join. Um, Beautiful day in my neck of the woods. I trust that it is a great day for you as well. If you are watching me live, throw a one in the chat. If you are watching me on the replay, throw a two in the chat. Show me some love in the comments, please. Okay. But as you know, it's your girl Tyra Jacqueline putting y'all down with some sauce. Okay. So, and if you need to get in contact with me, you can always inbox me. Um, And if I don't get back to you like within a day or something, it's one or two things. I'm in messenger jail. Okay. So with that being said, you can always text me at 844-243-4901 as well. All right. So I named this segment Building with Positivity. And I'm talking about your credit. Now, I've talked about this multiple times before, but I'm going to keep repeating it. They say what is repeated, that's what's learned. So I'm going to keep repeating it so y'all can learn, okay? And that's my thing. I love for y'all to learn. So let's talk about building with positivity. So if you ever if you ever been in a position where if you met somebody they don't have any credit or they haven't had credit in a long time, so technically you don't have credit, or they you filed for bankruptcy, you've been in bankruptcy before, or you're currently in the credit repair process and you're like, well, what's going on with my credit scores? Like, yeah, negative items are coming off my credit, but my credit score is still standing still or is even possibly going down. Let me tell y'all what the issue is. You need to build positively. You need to put back into your credit cup. You need to fill your credit cup back up positively. And so, what I mean by that is you need what we call trade lines, which are just positive accounts to add to your credit score. Because as I've told y'all many times, your credit report and your credit scores are two separate entities. However, they need to be worked at the same time. So even if you're a person that has filed bankruptcy, you can still work on building your credit scores because when you come out of the bankruptcy, you're going to need credit repair to get it off. Okay. Because y'all know at the bankruptcy you can't move for a couple of years if you don't get it off your credit report. And yes, just to give y'all one tip, bankruptcy can actually be removed from your credit report at any time. Okay. But anyway, let's talk about building with positivity. And here's the analogy I'm going to use. Have you ever been in a bad relationship before and you broke up with that person? What is there a good idea not to do? Okay, you don't want to surround yourself in the same environments. You don't want to surround yourself with the same people, like stuff like that. So build back into yourself positively. You have to do the same thing with your credit scores. So with that being said, let's just talk about some ways you can positively build your credit scores back up. That's how, first and foremost, secured credit cards. They're called secured credit cards because you have to start it off with a security deposit, meaning start with your own money. So for the uneducated folks that want to say secured cards are a scam, they are not. You're just uneducated, okay? Um, so secured credit cards, some secured credit cards, they become unsecured after a certain time period, and that depends on the company and the bank. Some secured cards never become a unsecured card, so choose wisely. And plus, use my tips that I've given you in the past to choose your credit cards wisely. Even your secured credit cards, choose them wisely using my tips. Okay. Another thing is, which I love the most, is actually adding your rent to your credit report. Here's the thing: if you pay rent and you've been doing it for years and years and years, you should get credit for that. Here's the thing: if you don't pay your rent, you're going to get penalized for it. So how about getting some credit to boost your credit scores? Thing is you can be a co-signer. Now you only want to be a co-signer to a responsible person. You can always be a co-signer to help you build your credit scores, but do that for with a responsible person. So let's say my spouse really don't have any credit, but I'm responsible, which I am. I pay my bills on time, which I do, to help keep my credit score up. I could put my spouse on my car note, or I could put my spouse on my credit cards to help them establish good payment history too. But you only, so don't think a cosigner. See, most people think a cosigner is just for that person with the bad credit and they can't get the particular vehicle. They can't get the car without a cosigner. No, you can use a cosigner the other way around as well for helping somebody build up their credit as well. So yeah, so there's a upside to that too. So yes, you can do that, but you only do that responsibly. Same thing with an authorized user. So authorized users and co-signers are similar. The authorized user just has limited capabilities. But if you're signing somebody up as an authorized user, if you're doing it just to help them boost their credit, you don't give them a credit card. And authorized user um account, make sure the person you're selecting to be an authorized user on is responsible. Because if you do it on an irresponsible person, that's going to hurt your credit. Think about it. It makes no sense. You're working backwards instead of forward. Okay. Another thing you could do, who here pay utilities and phone bills and things of that nature, monthly payments. Guess what? You can have those monthly payments added to your credit report as well to help you increase your credit scores. We all do this, right? We all you pay monthly payments on our credit reports. So for that, get credit for it, have it added to your credit report. If you want to know how, let me know. Okay. Um, I hope y'all can hear me because my Bluetooth is acting funny. All right. Another alternative. Let me see. Of course, if you can actually get an unsecured credit card, please do so. If you can get an unsecured credit card over a secured credit card, do that all day, every day. Okay. So unsecured credit card, they might start if your credit is shoddy, they might start you at 300. That's fine, but just make sure you are using it sparingly. Do not max out $300. Don't even max out to 150 because that's 50% utilization. You don't want that. Okay, so if you can get an unsecured card, please do. Okay, another little known secret for helping to build credit is what we call a credit care card. Credit care cards are good for medical procedures, even insurance. Expensive. Excellent for helping you build your those types of procedures. Excellent to help you build your credit card, your credit scores. Excuse me. Like I said, you can insure your pets. You can use it for pet expenses as well. But here's the catch with the Care credit card: you actually have to pay those bad boys off within the interest-free period. Now you can get 6, 12, 18, 24, 48 months. The lower the terms, as far as the months go, the lower the interest rate. The longer you draw it out, the higher your interest rate is going to be. But you have to pay it off because if you don't, the interest goes back retroactive to when you actually open up your credit card. So, Care credit card is excellent. That's a little known fact that a lot of people don't know. I think your credit score only has to be like a 620 to get this, like, so it's not real stringent at all. But just about anybody can get it if you have at least a 620 FICO on. I want to say. Depending on the bureau, probably Experian, but that's a little known fact. Oh, another little known fact is different industries pull from different credit bureau, credit reporting agency. So be mindful of that as well. Always ask what credit bureau are you pulling from. But with that being said, I think I named everything. These are straight. Oh, I'm sorry. We also have credit building saving loans. You're going to hear them referred to as credit building loans, but I like to call them credit building savings loans. Why? Because of the payments that you're making each month, they're going to be reported to the credit reporting agencies to help you build up your credit scores. So, and then not only are they reported, once you pay off whatever that amount is after the term end, you actually get your money back. Okay, minus their interest rate. So I like to call them credit building savings loans because they you get the money back. So you're building up a little savings account as well. And those are excellent. I recommend it to my clients who are using the credit repair services, even my clients who don't need credit repair, but they just need to build up their scores. And that's another thing. Some people think just because their credit scores are in the 5s or in the 4s or even in the 3s, they need credit repair. You may or may not need credit repair. You don't know that until you talk to me and have a personal consultation. So contact me for a personal consultation to know if you need credit repair or if you need to help restore your credits, or both. Most people need both, but I do speak to plenty of people who don't need both. They only need to build up their credit scores, but you don't know until you talk to me. So I believe I said everything. If I forget something, y'all, I'll put it on my wall later in writing so y'all can see it. But definitely contact me for assistance. I'll put in my link for you to get a free credit tip ebook. Also for you to make an appointment with me. Make an appointment with me if you have goals, but your credit is stopping you. You need to write that down. Get my credit repair or get it restored. I see people's like, oh, well, I'm going to repair my credit myself. You can, but some people think just because they get 2 secured cards and then they increase their credit scores, they repaired their credit. No, you just restored your scores. There is a difference. So, and you need the education that go with it. And that's where I come in as a consultant. So, guys, if you need assistance, like I said, inbox me. You can text me at 844-243-4901. I hope you guys can hear me, because if not, I'm going to have to do this all over again, which I don't mind. Okay, so that is it for now, guys. Oh, goodness, this parking lot is crowded on a Monday. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, I'll be back with y'all with some tips if y'all need assistance for any of my services, guys. I got new services for y'all. Y'all need to do refinancing. Your auto loan refinancing, student loans refinancing, high yield savings accounts. Stop putting your money into these savings accounts at your major banks because you're not getting no type of return. Okay? So high yield savings, I got it for you. Helping you build your business credit. Y'all know I got it for you. Okay? So I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good afternoon. Enjoy this wonderful day. And this is your saucy girl, Tyra Jacqueline, signing out.